All right, so welcome in everybody. We are going to chat all about supporting the immune system tonight. I'm going to be sharing about some oils that are going to be supportive of the immune system. Just a disclaimer for you, I'm not going to be talking about anything that is currently going around, all the news headlines and everything. The FDA really limits what I can share, and they do not like when natural health companies claim to cure or prevent any kind of disease or anything like that. So I won't be talking about that tonight, but really our focus is all about just supporting our immune system and what we can do. I want to start off, if you are new to using the Zoom platform, if you look at the bottom left of your screen, there is a little microphone. When you hop in, if you could just tap that little microphone, make sure you're muted. That really helps with just eliminating background noise. And then if you can, you'll see the little video screen that says stop and start video. If you are able to, I'd love to have you show your faces tonight. One reason being it can be kind of awkward and boring just staring at black screens, but another reason also is just with all of the social distancing and everything that is happening right now, I think it's just so important to be able to be with people as much as we can and be able to see people. So again, turn it on if you can. You don't have to, but that would be awesome. Okay, perfect. Another thing, little housekeeping item. There is a chat feature in Zoom as well. You should see on the bottom of your screen. I love when my classes are interactive. I'm going to be asking some questions. Feel free to just type in the chat box and share in there. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for tonight's webinar. I'm going to be giving away a free On Guard sanitizing spray, which are hard to come by these days. So I'm going to be giving one of those away. And there's two different ways that you can be getting entries. One will be just by simply answering questions in the chat and typing in there. And then the second way will be at the end. I'm actually going to have an opportunity for you to fill out a survey for me, just to give me some feedback on where you guys are at and how I can better these classes for the future. So stay tuned for the end, and I'll give you instructions on how to fill out that survey. So I'm going to share my screen because I'm a visual learner. If your camera is on, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my slides? Okay, perfect. Thanks, Sarah. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Londa Flory. I am a wife and a mama, and I've been using doTERRA essential oils for about 5 years now. I've been sharing and educating and doing the business opportunity with doTERRA for about 4.5 years. I'm a wellness educator within the Living Drop Collective, which is a community of about 3,000
this a little bit.
now. I'm going to mute someone here. Oops. Sorry, guys. Yeah, a community of about 3,000 people that use doTERRA for their well-being and to support their health and their family's health. I'm also a wellness educator in the Toxic Free Living Group, which is another place where you may have seen my name. And I am passionate about natural health and healing our bodies from the inside out. I love to learn all of the things about this, and I love to share all about natural health and supporting our bodies with tools that God has given us to really support healing from the inside out. And I'm on a journey myself of doing that, and so I love to share it with others. So tonight is all about really helping you understand the power of essential oils, how it can support and change your family's health. And then, like I said, we'll also be chatting a little bit about things we can do to really support the immune system. And I will have done my job for today if you can leave this class knowing 3 cool things about essential oil. So we will jump in with that right away. So the first cool thing about essential oils is, number 1, that they are safe. They are natural. They do not have any harmful or dangerous side effects. They're safe for babies, children, and the elderly. And one thing that I really love is doTERRA's CPTG standard. This means that it stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, and these oils are pure and potent, and doTERRA really goes above and beyond with testing and the quality of their oils. I think they do more than 11 different tests on different things that they are measuring in their oils and making sure that there's no added fillers or junk or pesticides or anything like that. And they actually have a website. They're completely transparent on this website where you can take your bottle of essential oil and look at the number on the bottom, and you can type that number into a website called source2you.com, and it will actually pull up the test results for that bottle of oil. And I just really, really love that transparency. And sometimes you'll notice, if you've been a customer with doTERRA for a while, you'll notice that sometimes items, products, oils are unavailable. They're sold out for a time being, and that is a lot of the times because that batch of oil was not good. It didn't meet doTERRA standards, and so they refuse to sell it and give it to their customers if it does not meet their standards. So I really, really appreciate that about the company. Peppermint here, if we were meeting face-to-face right now, which I wish we were, I would have you get out some peppermint. If you have one with you right now, you can feel free to get it out. But I would pass around this peppermint. This peppermint bottle is super potent. 1 drop of this is equal to about 28 cups of peppermint tea. So when you are using the peppermint, you obviously do not need very much. But some of the things I love about doTERRA's peppermint, when you put a drop in your palm, rub your hands together and just breathe in, that aroma is just so energizing. It promotes focus, really helps support clear breathing and respiratory support. This oil is also really great at just cooling down the body when you're feeling hot, great for reducing head tension, any kind of muscle or joint discomfort. So what is the first cool thing about essential oils? I want you to type in the chat. I'm going to watch and see who's typing.
I don't have a chat, please.
Oh, that's okay. Barb, you can just tell me. Do you remember?
What now?
The first cool thing about essential oils. Anyone remember? They are safe.
They're safe.
Yes, thanks, Barb. Second cool thing about essential oils is that they are oftentimes more effective than modern medicine. And while I want to put a disclaimer with this, that I am so grateful for modern medicine, and I'm so glad that we have it. And I believe that there's a time and place for utilizing modern medicine that God has given us. But I really, truly believe that there's just something so beautiful about being able to reach for tools and items and oils in your own home to take care of things on your own, especially like now when everybody is wanting to stay in their homes. We don't want to have to go to the clinic unless it's an absolute necessity. But I want to share a little bit about why they are so effective. So do we have any medical professionals in the room? If you do, you can type in the chat or raise your hand. I don't know if we do or not. But if you are a medical professional, I'm going to get really elementary on you here for a minute. I want to break this down in a way that makes sense for all of us and makes sense for me as well. So you see right there a picture of the cell. And we all know a cell has an oily membrane, and this cell membrane is going to protect the cell. It keeps all the good things in and all the bad things out, hopefully. So bacteria usually form on the outside of the cell. You can see that there. And viruses are going to be on the inside. So just remember, bacteria on the outside, viruses on the inside. So usually if you go to the doctor and you have some kind of bacterial infection, what is he likely going to give to you or recommend? Anyone know? He's probably going to give an antibiotic. And this antibiotic is pretty effective, right? You take it for about 7 to 10 days and it usually takes care of that bacteria. Unfortunately, has some side effects and probably is going to wreak some havoc on your gut and your hormones and your immune system, which you have to restore later on. But if you go to the doctor and you have a virus, like a cold or a flu, your doctor is probably going to tell you, go home, get a lot of water, rest, sleep, eat healthy. There's really nothing we can give you. It just has to run its course. And so the reason why is because those antibiotics, they cannot permeate the cell membrane. They can't get in there to get into the virus. But the cool thing is there's actually been some studies that show that oils like doTERRA's On Guard, they can permeate that cell membrane, they can get in there and they can take care of things. We love our On Guard for all the things. Right now it is very popular. Everybody wants their On Guard to support their immune system. So we use On Guard in homemade cleaning products. We've used it in our hand soap. We use it just to take internally and use topically to support our immune system. Also really, really great for tooth pain if you experience that. But yes, we love our On Guard. So the third cool thing about essential oils is that they are affordable. So they are often cheaper than traditional medical care. So does anyone want to share in the chat what their copay is typically if they go to the doctor? Anyone? I actually honestly don't even know if I know mine. I think it's around 20.
I don't know that I do either because I'm on Medicare. So.
Okay, Sarah said 30. Who thinks they have the cheapest one? Anyone lower than 30? 30, okay. Yeah, so usually I'd say they're between $20 to $40 depending. Some people might have free, they might not have to pay a copay. But usually when you're going to the doctor, even if your copay is free, you oftentimes might have an antibiotic that you have to pay for. Okay, not that you've used it, but yeah. Nice. But I can explain. So when someone in my family, when one of my children, will say Brian, I don't think that he's ever had an ear infection before. Maybe when he was younger, I don't know for sure, but there have been a couple times where like he was just a little bit more irritable and he was tugging on his ear. And so what we did is I would take out the lavender and the tea tree oil from doTERRA and I would just rub it behind his ears, diluted with some fractionated coconut oil. And that would take care of his ear issue. We would, sometimes he'd have to apply it again later on, a few hours later, but oftentimes it was just once and it would take care of it. And that probably cost me about 60-ish cents, which is still cheaper than most people driving to the doctor, the gas that they would spend. So anyways, it just goes back to like just feeling so thankful for the tools that I have in my home just to take care of things and have them be effective and safe and not have to worry about those harmful side effects on there. So who would like to share the third cool thing about essential oils in the chat? And then we'll move on.
You mean that they're affordable?
Yes, Barb, thank you. Yes, you're right. Perfect. Okay, we'll move on. Are we still good seeing my screen okay?
Yep.
Yes, okay. So, next I want to talk about the three main ways that you can use essential oils. The first one is aromatically. So I want everybody to take your fingers and pinch like this top part of your nose. I know it'll probably feel awkward and we all look dorky, but just pinch that there for a minute. Okay, so right under your fingers is your olfactory nerve. So you can take your fingers now, but this nerve, olfactory nerve, sends messages to the limbic system in your brain, which in turn is going to send messages all throughout your entire body. So some people might think when they first learn about essential oils that it's kind of hokey to say that smelling them is going to impact your body. And honestly, I was one of those people. I wasn't really like an essential oil skeptic outside of that fact, like believing that just smelling it would impact my body. But I want to explain a little bit more on this. So when you go to the hospital or when someone you know is going to the hospital and they have to get put under, how are they usually knocking those people out? It's not usually a pill, not usually a shot, but it's actually a
The
mask
gas.
that they ask you to breathe through.
Yeah.
And the only time I've gone under is when I got my wisdom teeth out in high school. But I remember that's what they did. They put a mask on me and they said, count down from 10. And most people, they don't make it very far before they're knocked out. And that just demonstrates how powerful our limbic system is. Like just simply breathing through our nose can have that deep of an impact on our body that we're like knocked out enough for a surgery. So it's just really, really crazy how quickly they can work and how much they can impact our body. And I want to just share a couple of my favorite oils to use aromatically. One is wild orange. So this is another one. If we were in person, I would pass this around and have you try it. But wild orange is a very happy oil. It's very energizing. It's my favorite paired with the peppermint. But this is just a great one to really uplift the mood. And great when you struggle with just feelings of sadness. And then the Breathe blend, this is the first oil I used, and this is a blend that is going to really support your respiratory system and open up those airways. Great to use at night. I think, Barb, it's your husband that really, really loves the Breathe blend, if
Well,
I remember right.
that's the first one I got. That I tried with him, and he was really sold.
Yes, yep. He likes the Breathe blend. So that's really great when you are just feeling congested or under the weather. Great for pre and post workout as well. So second way to use the essential oils is topically. So when you're using essential oils topically, you'd probably do this when you want a more localized benefit. When you're using the essential oils topically, you want to dilute with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil for the best results. This is also just going to be safest because the oils are so potent. And it also helps to just carry the oil over a larger part of your body, especially if you are wanting to target a certain area. And a couple favorites for topical use here. First one is Deep Blue. And some of my friends call this one the husband oil. So if you have like a skeptical husband who's just not sure about these little bottles, give him a back massage with the Deep Blue and he will be sold. But this is an oil that is really great for just supporting and soothing sore muscles and joints. And then DigestZen is another one. So DigestZen is going to be for all things digestive health. So constipation, bloating, diarrhea, just upset tummy. If you ate something that you shouldn't have or had too much junk food, DigestZen is going to be great. This is one I've used on both my kids. They usually are pretty regular when going to the bathroom, but sometimes if I've noticed it's been a day or two and they haven't gone poop, I will take a drop of digest them. Dilute it, rub it on their tummy, and they will go to the bathroom within like 10 to 15 minutes. It's just crazy, crazy awesome. So third way to use your essential oils is internally. And I just want to be clear here, when I'm talking about internal use, I only feel confident sharing about internal use with doTERRA's oils. I don't know other brands' quality, and I would not recommend it. But internal use is, some of the ways I like to do them is just add to my water. So we have the lemon oil. You can see that's going to be very cleansing to the body, cleansing to the home as well, if you want to use it in cleaners or diffusing to help cleanse the air. I also will make my own little veggie cap when I'm feeling under the weather. I'll talk about that on the next slide, I think. But it's nice because you can like create your own little natural remedy. And then some people like to do them under the tongue, or they'll put a drop directly on their thumb and push it to the roof of their mouth. And the reason they do that is because it helps the oil get directly to the brain the fastest. So there are a few people on my team that I know that really struggle with anxiety and anxious feelings, and they experience like panic attacks, and they will take a drop of copaiba or a drop of frankincense, drop of lavender, push it to the roof of their mouth, put it on their thumb and push to the roof of their mouth, and that like helps them calm down within minutes. So it's very, very powerful to use the essential oils internally. All right, so let's move on. So here is where I just wanted to share a little bit more about some things we can be doing during this time to support our immune system just on a daily basis. So first here is diffusing 2 drops On Guard and 2 drops Breathe daily. By the way, if you're a note taker, don't worry about typing up or writing up all these notes. I can send you a screenshot of this image later on if you'd like it, just to send me a text and ask. So don't worry about writing everything down. But diffusing 2 drops On Guard, 2 drops Breathe daily. And then before bed, diffusing 2 drops Breathe and 2 drops lavender to just help your body get into a state of deep sleep. You can also switch that up too if you have another oil that you love for sleep. Lavender is one of the most popular ones, but there are plenty of other options as well.
Serenity.
Serenity, yes, I really like Serenity too. Yep, that's a great one. And Adaptive lately. Topically, so this is what we're doing in our home. We're using our On Guard Cleaner Concentrate to clean all the surfaces daily. We have the On Guard cleaner, or the On Guard hand sanitizer, sorry. Or you can make your own On Guard hand cleansing spray yourself. We have an immune boost or immune support roller bottle that we love to use with some of the oils pictured. I don't know. Can you see the oils pictured?
I can't see any of this. Oh, wait.
Barb, if you're on your iPhone, it's hard to see the image.
Yeah, I see it now, but then you get little.
Yeah, I'm moving the people around, all of you guys, so I can see my words. But anyways, you can make a roller bottle with the oils pictured here. We have Melaleuca, On Guard, oregano, and frankincense in a roller bottle, and use that on the bottom of your feet and spine. Do this daily. And then another one that I just learned about yesterday, I haven't actually done this myself yet, but using essential oils over your thymus gland, which is between your collarbones, 2 times daily, using 1 drop of rose or frankincense if you don't have the rose. There's also a rose roller bottle as well. But your thymus gland is really important for immune support. So that's something that I'm going to start doing myself here tonight. And then internally, 2 drops each of the oils in the picture in a veggie cap 1 time daily. So this is just for supporting your immune system. If you're feeling under the weather, I would do that veggie cap 3 times daily instead of just once. And again, just up your usage with the roller bottle. So curious if anyone would like to share an experience that they've had with essential oils, a positive experience that was helpful for you. You can either unmute yourself and share or type in the chat box. Would anyone like to share?
Well, you know, I told you about how we did use the Breathe at night,
Mm-hmm.
and I always thought the Serenity was really good for putting myself to sleep and calming me down.
Yes. Yes, those are so good. I love the Serenity. Thanks, Barb. Barb, you are getting some entries to our giveaway.
Oh.
Anyone else? One more? And then we'll move on. Anyone?
What was the question again? I got distracted.
Oh, the question is, share a positive testimonial with your oils.
Oh.
I know you have one, Sarah.
Yeah, just which one?
The rule is it has to be less than a minute. I forgot to say that, but that's your rule.
One thing I guess I've noticed that since I've been using my oils and my On Guard concentrate and cleaning with all that I reduced the toxins in my house. And now that I go to the store, it's like, especially with all the cleaning that's happening right now, I start to have like almost allergies to everything. It's like the symptoms of the issues going on right now start to show up because they're similar to allergy symptoms. And they just like, I'm like, I get home, I'm just fine again. But it's like when I start going out too much with all that other cleaning stuff out there, it is just crazy. So it's like, for somebody that has like sensitivity to smells and struggles with allergies, that there can be a lot of benefits with using the oil.
Yes, that's awesome. Thanks, Sarah. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for sharing. So I want to share a little bit here. These are just some lifestyle tips and tricks for, again, supporting your immune system at this time. And my goal of this class is not to have you walk away and think, oh my goodness, I need to do all the things, but I want you to maybe think about 1 or 2 things that you can be doing to just support yourself even more than usual during this time. So first one is minimizing sugar and processed foods. Sugar weakens the immune system. It suppresses the immune system for hours. I forget how many hours it is after you eat. And I know like this can be hard. I know for me, I typically eat a very, very low sugar diet, but since being cooped up in the house with kids all day for I don't know how many weeks now, I find myself like wanting more of that junk food and the stuff that's not going to make me feel good long term. It might feel good for like 5 minutes when I'm eating it, but then later on I'll regret it. So do your best you can with this. I have been using Slim and Sassy in my water just to help curb my cravings and again help to just continue and support cleansing in my body. Second one is stay hydrated, so drinking enough water. This is going to help flush your body of toxins. It's going to help everything keep running smoothly. It's going to support your immune system. I love to add a citrus oil to, again, like I said, Slim and Sassy. I kind of mix it up, but I like to add a citrus oil to support the cleansing and support my immune system. 3 is move your body. Getting fresh air and exercise is so good for your soul and your immune system as well. And so again, do what you can. I know that we are, I'm in South Dakota and it's not super warm out yet, but if you can get outside in the sun or do a yoga workout or a YouTube workout in your home. Next one is getting good quality sleep. Try to aim for 8 hours a night. Use your favorite calming oils. We talked about Serenity and lavender. I like Adaptive. I just recently bought myself a sleep mask, which is something I never thought I would do, but I bought a sleep mask to really help to block out light when I'm sleeping so I can get a deeper sleep. Breathe, prioritize self-care. So doing little things in your day that just kind of bring you joy. I love this list here, taking Epsom salt baths with your favorite oils, take deep breaths while praying before bed, just finding little things in your day that bring you joy. And then I have to put laugh in here, just finding things to laugh about, keeping a routine as much as you can. I have been enjoying a lot of the memes that have been floating around social media lately, but just do things to make yourself and your family laugh. And then another great thing you could do is adding some PB Assist, the probiotic, to your supplement routine. That's really going to help up your gut health. So again, don't look at this list and think you have to do all of the things, but what's one or two things that you can focus on? I'd love for you guys, if you are listening, or you can comment in the chat, just type in there something that you yourself want to focus on right now. So next we'll get into ways that you can purchase doTERRA and get it into your home. There are three main ways. Number one is retail. This is the most expensive way. Nobody here is going to buy retail. You would only buy retail if you were buying, you were at like a professional setting, like a spa or a chiropractic office or something like that. But it is the most expensive way to purchase. Second way, and what most people opt to do, is wholesale. So they get a wholesale customer account, which is similar to like a Costco, where you get the 25% discount. You pay $35 for 1 year and you get the 25% discount, and you get to shop in your doTERRA health store as much or as little as you want for that year. There is no selling requirements. There's no requirements to order monthly or meet any quotas or anything like that. It's strictly just as much as you want to purchase. And then the third option is actually below wholesale. If you are new to doTERRA tonight and you do not have a wholesale customer account, this is what you want to look at. doTERRA actually creates starter kits that you can purchase where they have all the oils bundled and discounted together, and it's going to be cheaper to buy a starter kit versus buying all those oils separately. So like I said, when you join this class tonight, you were probably thinking of one thing you might want to use oils for, and if you're anything like me, you're probably leaving thinking, wow, there's actually a lot to this. There's a lot of different things that oils can help me with, whether it's allergies or pain or skin health or whatever it is. And really, my goal and doTERRA's goal as well is to really help support you in a natural lifestyle so that you can take care of all of these things when they come up. So you have your tools in hand, have your tools at your house that you can use right away. So you don't have to quickly go out to your nearest drugstore or anything like that, but you can reach for your natural tools in your medicine cabinet right away. So I am going to go over some of those starter kits here. Sarah, if you could type my cell phone number in the chat, that would be awesome. And I'll explain why in a minute here. But here are three of the three starter kits that I love. There's cheaper ones in this, and there are more expensive ones than this, but this is some of my favorites. We'll talk about the one in the upper right hand corner here. This is the Healthy Home Kit, and I really, really like this one for right now, especially because it has all of those On Guard products in there. If you are really wanting to support your immune function right now, you'll get the On Guard toothpaste, cleaner, hand soap, the pump, sanitizing mist, and shampoo and conditioner, and a diffuser. And then you will get a lot of the oils that we talked about tonight. I think pretty much all of the ones we talked about, or all the ones there we talked about at least a little bit tonight. So Deep Blue, peppermint, On Guard, frankincense. So a lot of different ones for immune support, emotional support, tension relief, cleansing properties, things like that. So the one in the upper left is the Healthy Essential Kit, and I love this one because, again, this one has a diffuser, and this one has some great oils for emotional health as well. It is going to include Adaptive, which is a great oil for supporting just emotions and sleep and calming. It's so good. I love Adaptive. Also includes Copaiba and Balance, other great ones for mood support, and the Lemon, Lavender, Peppermint, Breathe, Digest Zen, On Guard, and Deep Blue are in there. And then the bottom kit, I'm gonna try to move. The bottom kit is more of a supplement pack. So if you're someone that is wanting to really up your nutrition intake, or your nutrition is not where you want it to be and you really want to focus on some supplementation, the Healthy Habits Kit will be great for you to start with. You'll get doTERRA's most popular and number one purchased product, their supplement pack. You'll get probiotics, digestive enzymes, and then some great oils for immune support and mood support as well. So I had Sarah type in my number, but this is for your next entry to the giveaway. I would love for you to send me a text, and I will send you a survey to fill out all about tonight's class and content. This is just for me to, again, know where you're at. I'm not going to be like hounding you and calling you all over the place or anything like that, but send me a text and ask for that survey. I'll send it to you, and that is going to be your second entry into our giveaway. And so I will announce the winner of the giveaway probably tomorrow. So make sure you send me a text and I'll get that to you. And then this here on the left, if you are a new doTERRA customer, you don't currently have a wholesale customer account.
Ooh.
That's weird. Do you guys see that drawing? I don't know why that's happening, but okay, we'll roll with it. So anyways, if you're a new customer, you have the opportunity to earn some free oils this month with your purchase. If you choose to get a starter kit, you're going to receive a free Citrus Bliss. This is like a just a bottle of Happy. It's all kinds of citrus in there. There's a little bit of vanilla bean extract. It is so good. It just smells delicious, really uplifting to the mood. If your order is bigger, you'll receive an Adaptive blend as well as a gift. And then on the right-hand side here, if you are a current customer, or if you're a new one and you're going to get started, you have a lot of team perks that you have available to you. This is just a screenshot of some of the things that we have in our Living Drop Collective Facebook group. In the Units tab, we have a lot of different education and just videos and product education and things like that in there. We have a whole unit on immune support, as well as an ebook that is all about immune support as well. So if you are in our community and you did not know about those things, please be sure to check them out. If you have trouble accessing them, let me know, and I can help you get those in your hands. We actually have an ebook for every single month. So August is our immune support ebook, but there are a lot of different topics other topics as well. So before I jump off here, there are 3 types of people that are typically at my classes. The first type of person that comes to this class, and probably honestly 80 to 85 people, 80 to 85% of people that come to this class are ones that is excited to live a more natural lifestyle. They love the products. They love getting the education and really implementing these things for themselves and for their family. And doTERRA really supports this person well by offering just the free education on their website. Our Living Drop Collective community has tons of resources for you as well. The second type of person is maybe sitting here thinking, oh my goodness, my mom needs to know about this. My roommate needs to know about this. My neighbor needs to know about this. She has back pain or whatever it is. This type of person, doTERRA supports because they are able to earn a commission when they share essential oils with others. And they can earn enough to get their products paid for or whatever they would like to do. But I like to call that type of person just receiving free natural health care to get their oil box that they get every month for free, which is such a gift. And then the third type of person who might be sitting in this class is somebody who is sitting there thinking, I want to do what Londa does. I could do that. Like, I could probably do it better than she does. This type of person probably wants to supplement their income or even replace or surpass their income. And doTERRA really rewards this person with a generous compensation plan just for sharing the oils and supporting people on their wellness journey, however they choose to take it. So for me, the doTERRA business opportunity came at just a great time for me because I had just resigned from my teaching position. I was burnt out and I knew that I did not want to go back to teaching as much as I love children, but teaching just took a lot out of me and I was not well mentally and emotionally. And I discovered the doTERRA business and I was already a wholesale customer. And so I was using the products a little bit, not a ton, but I knew that I liked the products. I knew I could, I liked the mission of their oils and just the whole natural lifestyle. And so I jumped right in and started sharing and educating people on the oils. And I'm just so blessed that now I'm able to stay home with my husband and my kids and just be a stay-at-home mom and work when I want to. And so it's, yeah, just such a blessing to me. So with all that being said, I think that's the end. Yeah. All that being said, if you didn't text me yet, feel free to send a text so you get your survey and an entry to the giveaway. We're just going to take like a 5-minute break. Yeah, we'll do 5-minute break for time's sake. If you wanted to come today just to hear the education and immune system, ways to support your immune system, you are welcome to leave. We are done with that portion. But in about 5 minutes, I'm going to hop back on and just share a quick 15-minute intro to the business side of doTERRA and just share a little bit more on the joy of sharing these products and these oils with others. So that being said, take a 5-minute break. If that does not interest you to stay, you are welcome to leave, but thank you for joining today.
There's always light, even in the dark. It can shine from above. It can your heart. Light is the good when times are bad. It's the eternal hope when you are sad. It's bright, it's here, and it's in you. Shine your light. Shine it true.
you can't. This is nothing ex parte. I just want to. I need to say something. Okay, so where I grew up, the neighborhood, Winwood, is full of hardworking people, families. It was amazing. But there were gangs there too. So you're just part of the fabric of, but not everyone is a gang member, and not all gang members are criminal. They run businesses, they raise incredible families, they contribute to the community, they just need a place to belong. That's it. But they all get targeted. Sarah, I need you to stop. People use them. They use